Students, today we are going to start with a new chapter. The name of the chapter, as you can see, it is solids, liquids, and gases. This is chapter number 5 from the textbook. In particularly, we will be discussing about introductory section of the chapter, and then we will be discussing what is matter made up of. This is part number 1 of the lesson. Well, to begin with, if we look around, we could see different things like books, plants, and maybe a pet, okay, including us, okay, people or human beings. So, all these things, okay, including us, we are made up of different materials, okay. For example, books are made up of wood, then wood of trees is made up of cellulose, okay, this is a kind of fiber, you can say. We are made up of different kind of proteins, okay. So basically we are made up of one or another kind of chemical material only, okay. Now, what is matter made up of? All the matter in universe is made up of molecules. All the matters, okay. Molecules are the smallest substances in matter that can exist independently. Okay, they don't rely on anything, they don't depend on anything. For example, a drop of water is made up of molecules of water. When lot of molecules come together, they form a drop of water. Okay, now can you guess or identify this picture? What is this? Right, they are candies. Now, if I hold a candy in my hand, can I change the shape of the candy? The answer is no. So, if I cannot change the shape of a particular thing, then most of the times it is solid. So, this is a solid substance. Now, we will take another example. What is this? This is a jar of a milk, and also beside the jar of milk there is a glass of milk which we have either in the morning or during night time while during sleeping. Okay, so before we sleep, many people have a habit of drinking a glass of milk. Okay, even some uh, children, most of the children, they have a glass of milk after breakfast during morning. Well, now if you observe this carefully, the milk in the jar has a different shape compared to the milk in the glass. So this milk, it doesn't have any particular shape of its own. Okay, it will take the shape of whichever vessel it is poured in. Okay, so since it changes the shape, okay, and we cannot hold it particularly, the basic thing is we cannot hold the milk in our hands, it will just spill out. So this is liquid. Liquid has this specific property, we cannot hold them, okay, because because they are fluid. Okay, so they take the shape of whichever container or whichever vessel they are in. Then can you identify this? So before uh, after taking bath, whenever we pray to Lord, okay, many people they have this incense sticks, which in Hindi we call it as agarbatti. ओके, तो ये अगरबत्ती हम भगवान के सामने जलाते हैं और उसमें से जो धुआं आता है, दैट इज इन इंग्लिश वी कॉल इट एज फ्यूम्स. So these fumes are nothing but gas. Now, what is different thing or different aspect of the fumes or gas is, um, the particles are very away from each other, so they don't have any particular shape, neither they take any shape of any container if it is inside the vessel. So unlike solid and liquid, okay, they don't have any shape, we cannot hold them, and even if we put it in vessel, it will not take the shape of the vessel. Okay, it doesn't have any fixed volume. So solid, they have fixed shape, fixed volume. Liquids, they don't have fixed shape, but they have fixed volume. And gases, they neither have fixed shape and nor do they have any fixed volume. So what is this called? A gas. Okay, so that is the difference between solid, liquids and gas. Let us see, let us learn more about it. Okay, let us see it in detail. So matter exists in three states. Which are they? Solid, liquid and gas. So these are the three states of matter. Okay, which one? Which one? Solid, liquid and gas. So these are the three states of matter. Next, most of the solids have fixed shape and definite volume. They have fixed shape and definite volume. Okay, for example, a pencil in your hand is hard. Can we change the shape of it? No, we cannot change. However, there are exceptions. For example, a jelly or rubber ball, if we apply a pressure on it, they can change the shape. Okay, but these are few exceptions. Well, we can hold solid. That is the main difference between solid, liquid, and gases. Solids, we can hold it. Okay. The reason is the molecules in the solids are tightly packed. They are very much tightly packed and they cannot move around. Because they are tightly packed, they are very much attracted towards each other. So they cannot move around. So they have a definite shape and we can hold them. Well, let us learn about liquids. Milk, for example, is a liquid. Is it hard? Can we hold it? No. Okay, we cannot hold it. Why? We cannot hold it because the molecules in the liquid are loosely packed. Okay, they are not very much tightly packed. They are loose and we can move, they can move around little bit. Okay, that's why it takes the shape of the vessel in which it is poured. तो जिस किसी बर्तन में आप उसे डालोगे वो लिक्विड उस बर्तन का शेप लेगा. वो मिल्क होगा या पानी होगा, it depends. Then, so they have no shape of their own, but they have a fixed volume. Okay, so it can be poured, it takes the shape of the container in which it is poured. It can flow basically. So these are the peculiar characteristics of liquids. Well, that was all for today. I hope you enjoyed the session, and I hope I also hope that you learned few things from this session. Well, if you have any doubt, feel free to ask. You can put your comments in comment box, okay, or you can directly contact me. So that was all for today. See you in next session. Until then, take care. Bye bye.